Hello and what's going on, guys? This is Hyperion-Blue-GT Champion and welcome to episode 2 on Simcity 4. And now it looks like I'm continuing on what's left up in my very first small town. Well, residential is going along nicely, but it looks like the commercial district is about to get ready to start growing in any time. So maybe I'm just gonna have to go and get everything started up quickly. So there might be some brand new tools has been updated, but definitely it's not updated. It is definitely these kinds of roads known as NAM, also known as Network Add-on Mod Controller. So this is definitely the RHD version was updated on September 3rd, 2017. So I kind of think that these are the new tools will also to build your very own city on road, highways, rails and depots, and miscellaneous transportation. Well, I kind of think that maybe I just really don't want to use it for the moment. So maybe I'm just gonna have to try it out. So I could probably have to be more specific, focusing on building some roads. So I'm just gonna have to make sure that I had to make it well organized for. So what's going on? Update on the avenues? Well, maybe it looks like 3 lanes has definitely adding in by having a little share. So this will be giving a little more trying out to see how the specific layout, what it looks like. Just click and tap and see how it goes. Alright, so let's just gonna have to zoom on in and okay, that should be good enough, and looks like the avenue has been adjusted to some 3-lane turns on the 4-lane area. Wow, that should be very neat for having a left turn to be needed in for. Most like other transportation on roads could be quite very similar to the same thing like in the real life. Maybe I'm just gonna have to zoom out and let's just gonna have to make sure. Just gonna have to make a little quick save, so I don't want to make this game to be a little crashed up a bit. Okay, let's just gonna wait for a few seconds till it's saved. Alright, that should be good. Now let's go and resume. Alright, looks like the commercial area is about to start putting up some construction sites in. Now I have to be dezone one here and replace to add another spot here. Alright, so let's go on to Rhino speed and let's see how it turns out to be, what it turns to be a complete development for my town. Well, I kind of think that the game is having a little short frame issues, but it takes a little time to ram it up to respond to make the game system understand. Now, let's check on the demand. Looks like this is definitely good enough for. That's definitely 6,000 demand and up on the low well commercial and medium well commercial services. That should be quite good for now. So let's just gonna have to take it on turtle speed and let's just gonna have to putting on 2 water towers as much as I need. So that'll make 4 water towers to make the city grow faster. Okay, one spot could probably sit back and then the monthly income will let it grow. Just want to see how the residential is definitely gonna go building up some mansions. And then it looks like this is definitely full upper balance on the residential. Okay, well, maybe I'm really need to go and do some landfill. Ah, looks like the House of Worship is main appliance addition. But as a result, maybe I should probably have to put building up a graveyard. Or maybe let's just start putting the cemetery right here. So it'll be quite good to see how the House of Worship may be positive in effect. Well, I kind of think that there's some prospective residents knocking in, but it was all good for now. I'm just saving it for some few spaces. Alright. Got more mentions coming in, and looks like this is definitely keep the budget up and growing. Wow. I cannot believe that I've just built so many mansions thanks to the high wealth demand. But it looks like there's a little problem for. Maybe let's check the stats. Well, the wealth level is definitely decreasing back into low wealth. That could be a little problem. Hang on, maybe I'm just gonna have to keep the local funding on elementary school. Ooh, looks like it's getting closer on the clinic. Hang on, I'm just gonna have to fix this situation out. Don't lose a lot of pressure. Alright, that's more like it. Now, city ordinances is definitely on $100. Now, it looks like that the landfill is definitely going in full condition. Now, let's just gonna have to slow down much time and pause for a little bit. Well, I kind of think that what else is going on for today's second part of the episode. Well, maybe let's just gonna have to say that I should really gonna try out this new disposal chute. A new concept in trash disposal. Just chuck it over the side. Well, I kind of think that this is definitely a brand new type that I never saw before. Well, it is a mod tool. Maybe I'm just gonna have to try it out and see what it turns out, what it means. Garbage chute. I never seen this one before. Okay, well, I kind of think I'm about to start building up on a floor. I'm just gonna have to demolish the street, and I kind of think let's just expand on the landfill zone, so it'll be expanded better. But first, maybe I'm just gonna have to save, so I can probably continue when I left off for. But in that case, this is important that not to do anything much because it may cause the game to crash, because this is definitely important to save at once. Okay, now let's see how this function works. Okay, so for hundreds of years, Simcity labored under this belief that the world has round. But then, as any school child will tell you, Simplest set up to sail around the world in his 3 ships. Well, definitely, he found out that this is definitely the modern invention, because this is definitely the most ultimate garbage disposal chute that no Simcity players have never seen it before. Well, maybe you guys have already know about the garbage disposal chute. Maybe like it's also seen in how to create a big city with mods, featuring this kind, could also solve the garbage problem. Well, it is definitely quite very rare and very mod creative. Alright, so how's the development is doing? Seems that it takes a little issues for that one. Well, I kind of think that the streets might need to have a little makeover. So maybe I just have to go and try out this street add-on mod. What does that street add-on mod do? Oh, maybe it also creates any kinds of decorations whenever you really want to build. Well, maybe for starters, maybe I'm just gonna have to go and try out some dirt roads. Well, maybe dirt roads is definitely based off from actual dirt trails. Maybe I'm just gonna have to go and try this out for a bit. Wow! I never believed it that this is definitely cool. Oh, now I'm also putting on a cul-de-sac? I never saw that coming. Wow, this is definitely quite cool to see. Nice. So what else is next? Am I gonna try out more? So maybe I'm just gonna have to putting on the textures on the streets. So there's herringbones, dirt roads, gravels, tall. Well, definitely set 6 is not installed, but this is definitely quite cool to see it. Maybe which one should I first start putting on the commercial districts? Well, why not? How about the cobblestone streets? That should be giving a little more quite makeover for the commercial districts. Very good. Now let's just get to expand on the commercial district. Just gonna have to take one click at a given time. Right. That should be good enough here on this section. And maybe this section is definitely fine by now. Alright, so the cobblestone is definitely a good place for the commercial district. Now, let's just see which next idea is going to do something to expand for the small town. Well, I have to think that upgrading each commercials into medium density. Just gonna have to putting on 3 sections, but I cannot use it on streets because this will turn out to become downtown. Alright, so I've had to keep it nice and steady to keep the system maintained. Alright, so the income is growing nicely. Medium and high wealth is still definitely a little range at 1500. Now, don't have time for industrial expand. Maybe I really want to leave it as is. Well, maybe one click should be hurt a bit. I'm just gonna have to quick save. I'm just trying to see whenever it happens. Right, back into mode and put one here. that this will be good for covering up the road right now for. But in the meantime, maybe this will be quite good for now for trying out these two tools for decorating the streets. I kind of think this segment is quite relatively to see which is going to be giving a little more time for. Well, definitely each road tools are also include with puzzle pieces. Puzzle pieces is definitely the combination whenever you really want to start making some road for. And then here is some highway walls was also seen here. It was also shown in the power systems category. Well, I kind of think which one should I have to start out with for? Well, only in sunken highways because, well, I've already have one. Maybe this will give me a little more time. So, looks like this is very good. It's increasing in nicely. Then, maybe I should probably have to start building up some apartments right now. Okay, let's just gonna put it in. But I have to keep a watchful eye out on the mayor rating. Just trying to keep my town grow and keep my wealth balanced. Now, let's just zoom in and see how the development is doing. Well, looks like that should be very nice for having a little nice street around the edges. So, maybe this will be a good cobblestone street on the commercial district. Definitely sounded like Beverly Hills, but much different. Well, maybe I almost forgot to fix one problem. Hang on, I'm just gonna have to one street here, and that should be all good for now. Now, maybe this will be giving a little specific choice for each avenue road layout. But there also has 3 lanes in every 4 lanes around here. This is definitely giving a little close example, but maybe you guys have already know it. Okay, there's that dirt road. That should be quite very good for the farm workers. Okay, well, I kind of think this is a good acres as differently also shown. But I kind of like some apple trees because I'm really hungry to have some apples. Okay, so how's the town is doing? Well, looks like maybe the high wealth can also need a little makeover. Let's just gonna have to put it on herringbone brick streets in each section. That'll make it much pretty fancier. Right, now it's just gonna have to be more careful. Because High Wealth really wants that kind of a decoration. I'll just fix that. Well, always has to make sure, just want to make this street be fully brick covered. Alright, that should be good. Now, that'll make the Sims happy to see the look on that awesome street. Now, let's just get it to be zoomed out and faster up the process. Well, maybe I'm kind of think I should probably have to do a little quick save whenever I'm about to get ready to wrap this up. Maybe just giving 5 more minutes. Alright, so let's just gonna check on the reward buildings. Well, these are the reward buildings whenever all of us really want to be required. So this is definitely quite very important to see which rewards that you guys really want to have. Well, in case that the mayor's house is definitely a well-to-do for this illustrious mansion, but I've already got one because it already exists. The marina, well, it only has water needed in for. That's definitely gonna have to be using on shore, or definitely oceans and rivers. And this is the landmarks. The landmarks are definitely where you can choose any kinds of buildings that's based off from real life locations. Maybe I'm just gonna have to save this one whenever I'm about to go start building a large city. Alright, so this is definitely a good city makeover, but then probably garbage chute is definitely important because this is definitely quite good to see here. And the most part is, bodies found has definitely written in 0. Now, let's just gonna check on the garbage level. So, looks like garbage level is 100% clean. But, maybe the pollution has some problems, because I also saw some low effect quality. Water pollution, well, maybe you might need to have a water treatment plant. Maybe I should really want to start making it right now. Alright, so this will be good space to be putting on water treatment plant. Well, water treatment plant also reduces the water pollution to make it clean. It also get rid of the polluted water surrounds on the agriculture farms. But not to worry, I'm just gonna have to have one water treatment, so it'll make it clean again. Okay, that should be good for now. Now, let's see what's the current balance. Well, looks like this is definitely safe for. Only 1,000 for income. That should be a good save by now. Alright, so this is a good town. Now let's go and save and exit the region. But I just really want to show you guys because when I'm exit out of the region. But I kind of think I still have that old file from a long time ago. But good thing this is definitely important to save your region and put it on any storage drive if you want, or probably just start over from the beginning. But maybe this is definitely the most important way in the past, that if you have any kinds of SD card or memory drive, this is definitely important to save your own region and put it in to be safe as possible. Or maybe later on when you're doing something different, maybe you should always be remembered to play SimCity 4 in the past years until right now, back in port, And take a look, you guys. These are my old cities I still have a long time ago. Well, I kind of think I don't build a lot of them because, well, I remembered it. That's how I've always kept it a long time ago. So, maybe in the next episode, I would like to start building up some sunken highway walls for it. I kind of think this is going to be a little bit example tips for you guys if you want to see more for it. Well folks, I hope you really enjoyed this video and hope you enjoyed this nice wonderful region. Thank you for watching. And please don't forget to click like, comment, and subscribe on YouTube, or check out the 2 links of the description below if you want to see more. Well, I'll be able to be continuing on over in the next episode on SimCity 4, and I'll see you guys later.